Ukraine's Defense Minister Stepan Poltorak held talks with Minister of Foreign Affairs of Canada Freeland on Thursday. The interlocutors discussed issues of countries' further cooperation and Ukraine's vision of UN peacekeeping mission in Donbas. This was reported by Stepan Poltorak on his Facebook page. Today, during a meeting with the Foreign Minister of Canada, Mrs. Freeland, we discussed the issues of further bilateral cooperation between partner countries and the Ukrainian side's view on the implementation of the UN peacekeeping mission in Donbas. I informed Mrs. Freeland about the current situation in the country and the ongoing reforms in the Defense Department. I am sure that only cardinal solutions can give a positive result. We have done a lot, but we have a lot of reforms ahead. It is difficult to carry out reforms when struggle continues and the civilian population dies, soldiers are getting killed. We need support from the Canadian side when deciding on the implementation of the United Nations peacekeeping mission in the Donbas. We have such support on many issues, grateful for the understanding, trust and belief that Ukraine has a peaceful future, the message says. Poltorak invited Freeland to visit Ukraine. We also want to continue solid cooperation next year. I invited Mrs. Freeland to visit Ukraine and she accepted the invitation. Ukraine knows Mrs. Freeland as a true friend, and always are waiting with great pleasure, he wrote. Our dialogue is rather constructive. I'm sure this meeting will contribute to cooperation of our countries and development of military-political dialogue. Poltorak said. I had a meeting with Stepan Poltorak in Ottawa to discuss Canadian support for the sovereignty of Ukraine and unify our operation, Freeland wrote in her Twitter. As it was reported earlier, Paul Grod, the president of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress, urged Ottawa to head the UN peacekeeping mission in Donbas. During the meeting with the president of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress, Pavlo Grod, we coordinated joint actions on promoting national interests of the country to deploy a fledged UN mission in Donbas to achieve peace and safety. Poltorak said. The meeting was held in Vancouver on the sidelines of the UN Peacekeeping Defense Ministerial Conference, Defense Ministry Press Service reported. If you find an error, highlight the desired text and press Ctrl Enter to tell about it.